Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me for my very first YouTube video. And I thought we would just keep it basic and talk about stenciling 101. In this video, I'm going to use a piece of wood, a stencil of my choosing, some tape just to keep it in place. We have Deco Art Americana Snow White paint. We've got some tin foil, which we'll put the paint on, and a paper towel, which we will dab our sponge on, because the importance of stenciling is less is better. If you get too much paint in your sponge, you're going to get bleeds and it will gloop, and then you're going to have to go back and touch it up. And why make more work if you don't have to? Okay, so here we go. We're going to get started. And like I said, less is better. We're just going to start with a small amount. I'm going to go ahead and take my sponge, get a decent amount on there, get a little bit more so you can see. And then on my paper towel, I'm just going to get the excess off. So when I stencil, I like to start in the center and work my way out. But you do whatever is comfortable to you. So in order to keep my stencil in place, I'm just going to apply a little bit more weight with my hand. So here we go, let's start. And when I do this, it is just up and down motions, not side to side, because you might get a bleeder going side to side. And I just work from the center and I work my way out. So I feel somewhat confident that my stencil won't be moving with the extra pressure that my left hand is applying. Now we've got to stop. Go ahead, add some more. You're going to do this continuously throughout the stencil. This will take patience on your part, but trust me, when you have completed this, you will end up with a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork that you yourself created. Just up and down motions. That's what we've got so far. Since this is just the beginner basics, we're going to stick with the one color. Eventually, if you join me, we will dig into blending different colors, different styles, but that's for another day. That's not for today. Today, I just want to get your feet wet and just get comfortable. You can do, any age can do this. This is something you can do with the family, your friends, make a party out of it. If you're redecorating a bedroom or any, this is a wonderful way, and this is also a great stress reliever. Not having the best of days, this can take your mind off of it. I love to paint because when I'm painting, I don't think about other things. I concentrate on what's in front of me. Turn the TV off, listen to some of your favorite musics, grab yourself a soft drink, water, tea, whatever you're choosing, and just sit. Sit for 10 minutes, sit for 20, a half an hour. It's great. This is great therapy. All right, we're just going to continue to go around a little bit more. And as you can see, I haven't applied any more paint. I'm just continuing with what I have. From the looks of it, I'm going to have to add a little bit more. I'm not going to get away with just using that. I'm not slamming my sponge down either. If you put hard pressure on your sponge, it's also going to bleed. So, and after time, this is just, you're not going to pick this up automatically. This is just something that you will learn to develop after time. I've been doing this for years. And I think that's about as much as that paint will get us. But remember that small little glob of paint? It got us half. So what I'm going to do is I'll just continue to put a little bit more paint in there. Get my sponge with paint, dab it off on the paper towel, and I will just continue to go on my way. You can pretty much get a stencil anywhere. This stencil was purchased on Amazon years ago, but I've also bought stencils at my local craft stores. I've also bought stencils at garage sales. You can pretty much, some of your bigger box stores, like I said, they carry them. I think every store now has a craft department. I just find it's very relaxing. I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger just to add some more pressure, and I just continue with that up and down pouncing movement. Continue to keep going round and round. I'm going to go ahead and tilt this closer to you so you could see it. We do have a little bit of black showing through, I see, in certain areas, but that's okay. We will go around and we will give it another coat. If that's your preference, leave it. I think it almost gives it a softer look, but I'm going to go ahead and just apply that second coat. You don't have to wait until it's completely dry. We're not using a lot of paint here. Almost done. But can you see it's coming alive? We are actually getting a pattern on a blank piece of wood that was just plain black. You can use any colors of your choice. There we go. Now when we get done with this and we let this dry completely, I would seal it. That way it will be scratch proof. Your design won't get ruined, and you can display it without having fear that anybody would mess up what you have completed. Or you can also, after this is completed, on the back side of it, you could go ahead and put a sawtooth hanger on that. And you could display it on a wall, or after you're done sealing it and it dries completely, you could use it as a coaster for your glasses. You could, just a little bit more paint there so I can finish it up. Like I said, you could use it for a coaster. You could put the sawtooth hangers on it to display on your wall. You could use it to, you can even put like a little candle in the center. That way you wouldn't have to worry about your tables getting scuffed. Just ride with it. Use your imagination. The ideas are endless. Okay, like I said, I just want to touch up. I see a couple areas here that didn't get enough paint. So we're just going to touch these up. And then we're going to pull off the tape and see what we created. But as you can see, very little acrylic paint was used to do this. Okay, here we go. Almost there. This is the exciting part. And let's see what we did. Okay. And look what you've created. A cute piece of art. Thank you very much for joining me. If you like what you saw, I've got plenty more ideas up my sleeve, and I'd love for you to join me. You guys have a great afternoon and keep on crafting. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.